layout point application. I'm already stationed. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the right of my screen and hit the tab. And I'm going to choose the option either center view on target, on or off. If I turn it off, it turns off the measurements and the leaders that bring you to that point, and you could use the crosshairs only. We'll turn that back on. Then we have point options. Do I want to use specific points that are actually on the file? I have 3 that I can see right now, or temporary points, which means I can basically snap to certain objects and I can pick those objects in the list below. We'll go over that in just a second. Right now we're going to stay on points, so I'm going to hit the tab over and it will remember that information so I don't have to change it unless I want to. So I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to say we need a layout LP1. So I'm going to go ahead and just tap on LP1. Then I'm going to pick my prism pole up. I'm going to put it where LP1 needs to go. Let's go ahead and bring it over. And then we were going to level up, and now again we are over that specific spot that we need to go and lay out. The next thing we're going to do is let's talk about temporary points. So say that I don't have a point already created. I'm going to hit that tab. I'm going to unselect points, check temporary points, and say maybe I need to find the end of this specific line that I'm on. So I'm going to select endpoints and I'm going to tap the end of that line, and voila, now we can go lay out the end of that specific line. Again, you have many options when it comes to temporary points. You can find the mid, you can find the center point of a circle, you can find the intersection of 2 lines, and then you could also lay out text. All right, then last step we're going to do is we're going to actually stake our points. We can stake temporary points or points the same way. For example, we're right now on that end point of that line. We're directly over it, and we just want to record that we did physically measure that point already so we can stay organized and for reporting factors after I finish laying out my job. So I'm going to go ahead and just get the tab out of my way. I'm going to hit the measure button, triple triangle on the right side. And it just now staked that point for me. It gives me my point values, my northeastern height. If you don't want this message to pop up every time you hit the measure button, you can hit do not show this again. It will still stake it, but you just won't see that information. And then once I hit check, the coolest part is it's going to snap to the nearest endpoint of a line that it can see. So let's go ahead and just try that out right now. I hit do not show this again, and we're going to hit the check mark. And now that's the closest endpoint that it can see, so it keeps me organized. I can get things done faster. Let's just do it with points now. I'm going to hit points. We're going to walk over to that point that, again, it's the closest point to me, which is really nice, keeps me organized. I'm going to go ahead and get fairly close to that point, and we are going to stake this one. And this one we're going to stake with, again, maybe I'm not too perfect. Maybe I have 1/8 of an inch off, so I'm going to hit measure. And now it's going to move to the next point that's closest to me. So again, that is how you stake your points. If you ever want to see that point information again, I just hit the tab. You can hit the stake dialog to show. So the next time you go to stake a point and you want to see that stake information, it will appear again for you.